Okay. We're running out of time. What we're just going to work on for a little bit is just some sweeps. I guess sweeps should come with a warning. You know, the FBI warning at the start of the movie. A couple of rules. One is sweeps are for black belts. When they're sparring other black belts. So just keep that in mind. So sweeps are for black belts when sparring other black belts. Sweeps are for black belts when sparring other black belts who don't have knee problems. Knee problems or back problems. Make sense? Sweeps are for black belts who are sparring someone who could probably handle it. If I was sparring Brittany, who's half my size, I'll just do my old room for sweep. Or with the full like feather bricks, ton of feathers. Funny. It's just not on. So, again, I'm talking to the bigger guys, because sometimes the bigger guys don't know their own strength. I'm not saying it's just the way you are, because we all live and experience the world through our own eyes. So it's like, that wasn't hard. Well, to you. So you've got to keep that in mind as well. So always be very mindful of that. Two is you don't necessarily want to put people on the ground. You can practice a sweep without putting somebody on the ground. Just like we practice elbows and basics, but we don't do it in kumase. Range of dangerous. So you can practice sweeps without putting people on the ground, and you realise you just give it that extra bit bigger, just like we give that extra bit bigger in real life. So you just got to keep that in mind. And this is not necessarily the next thing I'm about to say a GKR rule, it's just my rule for the dojo, is that when people want to sweep, they come up and they talk to me about sweeping. So unless I've given Sensei Hayden approval to sweep in my classes, he doesn't sweep in my classes. So he might come up and say, Sensei, I'd like to start sweeping, I've been working on it. Not, I think I want to start sweeping. Let's go. I've been working on it. And I'll say, do some sweeps. And he kicks me up here, he kicks me up here, and go back to work. And then you do it safely, and I'll be like, okay, make sure you do it on the right people and go through all the things I just said. And then I'll see him do a few dangerous ones, because suddenly in a battle, it's a bit, I go, nah, you gotta go back to work. I say that because it can be a potential dangerous thing. So just keep that in mind for swords. Best way to practice, I often get the students with training bags. And I get with their training bags near a wall. Sorry, can you be a training bag for a moment? There you go. This is the best way to practice sweeps. But that's a training bag. Right? And I didn't really want you to be a training bag, but I get them kicking their training bags and against the wall, so they don't kick it halfway across the dojo, have to go fetch it, bring it back. So they're just practicing against an object. Okay? When I do seminars with my partner Hayley, most of you may know Hayley, she's about yay big, and she's very small. So no camera rules. And no, she's very small, and I always get her to take the sweeps portion of the class. And she picks the biggest person in the room and says, don't let me sweep you, and she puts them on the ground 3 or 4 times. And it shows you that it's technique. See, if I do it, it's like, oh, we're just a guy. You know, but she's the smallest person in the room often. And she picks the biggest guy and just sweep, and they can't stay up. And she spars the guys in the class and she just sweep, and they can't stay up. Because it's technique. I say this, people think, I'm just going to go whack and if you hit it hard enough like an axe on a tree, it'll fall down. It's not like that, it's a technical thing. And it's something that you have to invest in. So you're like, come on, I want to get into the sweeps already. You're not going to get into that. The best thing is, they'll teach you how to finish. It's something you have to invest in. Before the last World Cup, I was like, your next thing is sweeps. Like, probably 8 or so months before the World Cup. Your next thing is sweeps, because you always have to have a technical goal to keep you excited. And so we train in the park every night, and there's netball posts. The netball posts? And we wear joggers in the park, and I would just have her sweep the post, like the thing with her shoes. So if she did it a bit wrong, she would get a bruised foot. Because if you're like that, your shoe protects you. Follow? That, your shoe doesn't protect you. And I'm talking weeks and weeks, you'd be like, it's just a waste of time. I can't sweep. And I would just say, honestly, shut up and keep doing it. And then a month later, she's like, oh, I swapped one of the girls tonight. 2 months later, 3 months later, but after about 6 months, she spars her brother and puts him on the ground. What do you think about that? It's a good thing. It's an investment. For that 6 months, we train in the park 3 or 4 nights a week, for a few hours at a time. We don't just do sweeps, but hours and hours and hours of sweeping. So one of the best ways, again, is you can just go at home, put a training bag against a wall. You can't do a shoe because you've got to go just above the shoe. So even like a soft soccer ball or medicine ball, anything soft that you can hit. Make sense? And just get used to the idea of the pull. The way I want you to practice. So with your partner, like so. The worst thing you do is look down, you'll get punched in the face. Come in here, you'll get punched in the face. So what I want you to do is start with a head level technique, a head level punch, preferably. Because where are his eyes now? His eyes are up, which means he's not necessarily looking at my leg. So that's a good start. Start with a head level punch. The other thing is the base foot must afterwards pivot. You want to have the sore knees. Punch, pivot. Think of step by. And then we do this. We don't put our foot down first. We get to step by before we put our foot down. So we've got our head level punch 1. Head level punch 1, step by. Listen to my mind. Head level punch 1. Now that's a pull. It wasn't even hard, it's just the pull. This is the easiest sweep. There's lots of different sweeps. This is the easiest one. The one everyone should start. And the reason why I really love sweeps is because in real life, I would probably never do a head kick. But in real life, I would definitely do a sweep. If you can take someone's legs out, they can't hit you. And in a tournament, a head kick's worth a nip-on, and a sweep's worth a nip-on. So if you can sweep, you can get good points in tournaments, and you can be effective in real life. If you can head kick, you can get good points in tournaments, and I would never use it in real life. So we're always preparing for real life. So we've got head punch 1. Get the distance right. We're hitting just above the ankle with here on our foot. And we're pulling in this direction. So we're pulling them forward and across. Forward and across. So we're pulling it this way. We've got 1, 2. Oh, we can open up for the punch. And literally start slowly. The faster you go, the easier it is. So if you're doing it slowly, you're thinking it's not working, well, because you've got no momentum. The quicker you go, they'll start to move. You've got to start slow, people are going to walk out. Awesome can. Yeah, really good. Cool. So 1 for 1, head punch, foot to here, and pivot. 1 for 1. Go. Not sure how much time we've got. We've run out of time. We've run out of time. A couple of things. 1, I sit in my chair. I'm still in my chair. It's hard to hold the steps out in the chair, but I'm still in my chair and I'm still in my chair. If I come up in height, look at my reach. If I'm in my chair, look at my reach. So I get extra reach. Just like here. Look how far away I am. I sit in my chair. Didn't have to step anywhere. I just got an extra foot of reach. So I stay in the chair and I stay in the chair. Just like you step by. That's not what we do. We stay in our chair, we stay in our chair, we stay in our chair. We stay in our chair, we stay in our chair, and we stay in our chair. Yeah, that's just one type of sweep. And again, that's all we've got time for now. If you go to YouTube, and you type in GK National Kumite Curriculum, and find me teaching 3 hours of Kumite. And a whole bunch of those are sweeps. And I explain how to do them safely, correctly, and whatnot. So you can always learn more. But again, the sweeps are an investment. And again, it's how I learned by myself in the park. Just in a park, just going down a park, going down a park. Long before I started practicing on students. Then you start practicing on the kids to get your confidence up. Long before students. The other thing is, in the dojo, when I get the students to do the dojo, sometimes I have to turn their leg pads a bit sideways and they can stick their mitts in there. Just to cover their ankles, just a bit of extra padding. If I have kick bags, someone holds the kick bag here, so they can come in and spank the kick bag. So there's a lot of safe ways to do it. Don't just think, I watch this video on sweeps, I'm going to do it. Don't be that person. Be the person who says, I'm going to go and learn this. Just like you don't go, I watch this video on Senpai, I'm going to go for black belt. I'm going to go to the grade this weekend. I watched it on video. You practice and practice and practice before you have to perform.
Just keep your pads on. Just